Condition that's not rare, but an accurate diagnosis is rarely made.
And that can produce anxiety in itself, right? Health Check 10's Barbara Morse joins us. And Barb, this condition is often diagnosed as obesity.
Yeah, that's right. What we're talking about is a condition known as lipedema, not to be confused with lymphedema, which is swelling in the arms or legs due to lymph fluid that builds up in the body. That's usually a result of cancer or cancer treatments. Problem is, to doctors, lipedema might look like lymphedema, or the patient is told they're obese and need to lose weight. But you should know with lipedema, that's nearly impossible.
Doctors would just fat shame me. They would just say you need to lose weight.
This was Marianne Klaczyinski at 23. An avid swimmer, she noticed the texture of her legs were changing. They hurt and felt heavy. But no matter what she did,
I would spend 3 hours in the gym, hours in the pool.
She not only didn't lose weight, she'd gain it. Same for Kathy Cole.
It's very, very, very emotional because people just normally think, you know, you're just not eating right, you're not doing the right thing.
Kathy went so far as to have gastric bypass surgery in 2021.
I've always had big arms.
That didn't change post-surgery, nor did her legs, which are not only swollen but very painful.
Lipedema is a real condition.
Dr. Eric Hoy is the chief of plastic surgery at Kent Hospital, familiar with a condition that many doctors simply are not.
It's oftentimes painful, causes easy bruising, and it's actually a distinct clinical entity.
What lipedema is a chronic abnormal buildup of fat on both sides of your body, usually in the legs, sometimes in the arms too. Both Kathy and Marianne wear compression stockings. Marianne has used a lymphatic pump to help reduce the swelling. Neither can reduce the fat.
The only way the diseased tissue can be removed is to surgically remove it.
Specialized liposuction, specifically done by a trained plastic surgeon. Due in large part to lawsuits over the last few years, most insurers will now cover liposuction as a lipedema treatment to some extent. But those who treat it and those who need it are often shortchanged. That's where Carrie Rigo comes in. She's a retired attorney and a founder of Cover Lipedema, a patient advocacy group.
The mission of Cover Lipedema is to make this covered like any other disease. It makes a big difference when people join Cover Lipedema to get covered. Over 800 women, $50 million in coverage.
Marianne's insurer, Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Rhode Island, has a prohibition on liposuction, which means it's not even considered a treatment, so clients can't even appeal a denial.
It's a disease, and it deserves to be covered, and Blue Cross Blue Shield of Rhode Island needs to realize that as well.
We need the awareness.
I never want young women to go through what I've been through.
And that's why Marianne and Kathy tell their stories. Now, Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Rhode Island is one of two in the nation that doesn't offer any liposuction coverage for lipedema. The Blue Cross in Oregon is the other one, but it is now facing a lawsuit there. I did get a statement concerning the lack of coverage by Blue Cross of Rhode Island. This is a statement. BCBSRI, like many health insurers, is reevaluating the safety and patient benefits of liposuction for the treatment of lipedema. It goes on to say, we expect our review to conclude later this year and will communicate any changes in our policy regarding liposuction to the medical community. Marianne, while currently covered by BCBSRI, was part of a class action lawsuit. This was against her former insurer, United Healthcare. That one was recently settled, and she'll soon find out how much money she'll be getting from that settlement.
Yeah, well, first and foremost, we thank Marianne for having her story. It's very vulnerable to do so, and it raises awareness of something we don't often hear about. You mentioned Cover Lipedema. Now, that's obviously a resource for people, but do they charge?
Yeah, they do. It starts at $299, but if they get you covered for a surgery that would cost tens of thousands of dollars, it is well worth it.
And for these surgeries, it's only plastic surgeons who can do this, right?
That's what Cover Lipedema is saying. It is clear because this is an hours-long surgery, 4 hours. It required somebody who is specialized. Plastic surgeons are specialized in liposuction.
Yeah, it's so hard because there's obviously a mental effect and depression when you look a certain way and you can't do anything about it, and it's too expensive to get it fixed.
They need knee replacements, shoulder replacements, hip replacements, you name it.
Yeah, we'll closely watch Blue Cross's decision, and hopefully maybe there'll be some change.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
All right, Barbara, thanks so much.